Hello dolls, darlings, divas, and dudes, it's I, Brandoncye, and we're back at it again with another Gay Boy video! Ding! So, in today's video, we are doing something totally different for my channel, something totally out of my comfort zone. I'm so nervous for this. We are doing a New Year's Eve get ready look with the intentions of posting it online for the Jeffree Star Cosmetics New Year's Eve contest. So, today we are going to be using Blue Blood and the Star Ranch palette on my eyes. I already got my brows done off camera because it takes me forever and I'm insecure and nervous about this whole thing. So, let's just jump right into the eye looks, shall we? Ding! Okay, hi, how are you doing? So, we are super up close and personal. As you can tell, when I look straight into the camera or when I'm looking forward, I have a big crease on both of my eyes. My eyes are not symmetrical at all, so hate that for myself, yes. But we have a big crease right here and right here when I'm looking up. So, we are going to be jumping in with Blue Blood first, and we are going to be taking Mintea right here. Just load that up on the brush. And I am just going to start packing her on kind of in an upward angle. Right under my lash line. Kind of in a point straight up to the end of my brow. And then I'm going to bring that in just a little bit right there. So I know where I need to bring my inner part of my shadow to connect it right here now. So now I'm going to start on the inner. And usually I like to have my eyes kind of connect to the bridge of my nose right there. So, like that. Can you see that? There. And now, I'm going to kind of stipple it into place where I want this to connect. So you should have something kind of like that. And then I'm just going to keep going over it and over it, packing on some shadow until I get the intensity that I would like. And also, the shade I'm using is Mintea, and this little brush I'm using right here. So this right here is the Luxie brush. It is the mini flat angled brush in number 111. And I'm just using this brush to simply pack on this color in the shape that I want. Okay, so after you have that color packed on and up and over, you're gonna grab a tinier, more dense brush like this right here with a dome top preferably, or you can do like a packer brush. This one right here is the Morphe M431 brush, and we are going to be grabbing shade Blue Monday right here. So kinda pack that on your brush. Don't forget to tap off the excess. And we're going to go kind of in the inside where there's no color. So not bringing this color out more. We're going to keep it centered on the inside. And we're going to start to pack her. I'm going to pack her up and down just like that. And then up under the crease too. You should be getting something kind of like that. And once you connect it to the nose right here, to the bridge of your nose, it should look like that. So kind of following the light blue that we did, but with the dark blue right over it like this. Trying to keep the lid as clean as possible, but we can always clean that up with some more concealer afterwards. So I'm going to do this on the other eye, and I'll be right back. Also, I wanted to point out, it is okay if it's not as pigmented. Just keep packing on shadows and pressing it in instead of swiping it in. If you pack and press in the color, it'll help and build up a little bit better for you. So after you get Blue Monday situated how you like and put in, we're going to go back in with that first Luxie brush and just kind of, don't pick up anything else on the brush, but just kind of fuse these two together so it's not as harsh. And just lightly go around the edges again, just to soften it a tiny little bit. Alright, so after we did the Blue Monday and kind of blended out the edges again, we are going to be picking up a very small shader brush, Luxie 245 brush. It's super thin and narrow and has like a domed flat surface. It's super dense, that's why I love this one. And we are going to be picking up shade Flourishing right here. And just packing this all on the brush. Then we are going to be placing this shade all in the inside where there's no shadow left. Go ahead and just start packing this shade on all over the lid. And I love this little brush because it's so dense that you can get right up really close to that line. So let's fill those blank spots in and we'll be right back. Also, I know I'm gonna get asked this. Yes, bring it inside the eye to the corner, but don't bring it below your bottom lash line. So keep it right up in here with Flourishing. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so after we have Flourishing all over the lids, covering that all up, bam, just like that, we are going to take Entitled right here, this shimmer shade. We are going to be taking this on our finger, just like that, and we are going to be packing her on the lid just to give it a little shine, but we are going to go over it with another shimmer in just a minute. You don't need to put this Entitled shade on the inner corner because we will use a different shade for that in a bit. After the Entitled is on all over the lid, we're going to grab a Luxie 245 small shader brush, and we are going to use Extreme Frost in shade Gag Me. And we are going to pack the Extreme Frost Gag Me all over the Entitled shade. You can even use your finger and pat on your lid and then use the brush to get right up in the socket area. Bam, so it should look something like that. Okay, so after the Extreme Frost is all on, use a makeup wipe or Mercel water and get all that fallout off from underneath your eye. Bam, just like that. Let me go pop on a lash and I'll be right back. Okay, before lashes, we're going to use the Jeffree Star Cosmetics mascara right here. And just give your lashes a good 1-2 coat. There's the F-proof mascara on, and now we're gonna pop on a lash and be right back. Okay, so after the lashes is on, it should look something like this. And now we're gonna do a little bit on the under eye, and let's get into it. Now I'm gonna jump over to the Star Ranch palette, and we're gonna take the shade Winter Wind right here on a really small flat packer brush. We are gonna put her right under the lash line, kind of connecting up right there. We are taking that Winter Wind shade under the lash line and pulling her just up at the very corner right there. Bam. And repeat on this side. You should have something that looks like this. And then we're going to move in to the waterline. For my waterline, we are going to be using a MAC 210 brush, this tiny little pointer brush right here. So we are going to be using the shade Breakfast at Tiffany's from Jeffree Star Cosmetics as the waterline liner. So I put some of that on my hand and just like this. The hard part is not blinking now for like a good second and kind of trying to just let it air dry. Woo! Just like that. You should have a waterline. Now we're gonna try to do it on this side as well. I don't know if you can see, but there is some liquid lip in my eyeball. It doesn't hurt or sting or anything, so just be very careful. Just be very careful and mindful of that if you are going to use a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick as a waterliner, but otherwise they look super good. If you feel like you messed up, like right here I feel like I got a little bit too much down on the dark blue, you can always go back in with your other brush and get that dark Winter Wind shade again and just go right under it like this to clean it up a little bit and to make that liner kind of dissipate and go back a little bit. So yes, if you feel like you've messed up, and did too much of the liquid liner, don't freak out because you can always go back in and fix it up. So after we have gone back in with mint tea around the edges just to soften that out a little bit more, we are going to go in on the brow bone with this beautiful Cullinan shade right here, this white cream pearl color shade. It's super pigmented, so you don't need a lot. And we are going to put her right under the brow bone. And fill this in just on this outer part right here. Bam! You see how pretty that looks? Brow bone highlight, no brow bone highlight. Brow bone highlight, no brow bone highlight. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. You should have something like that, you guys. Yeah, so cute. Okay, so here's a little bit farther back look at the eye look now with everything complete. Lashes, lower lash line, waterline, brow bone, brows. Ooh. So she should be looking something like this. So I am thinking that's done with the eye tutorial, you guys. Thanks for watching if you stayed tuned this far. Let me know any tips, tricks, or if you have any comments on products I used, let me know in the comments down below. Hopefully this video will go up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this or not. But I need to finish the rest of my makeup base, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, you guys, and thanks for staying tuned if you watched this. Okay, bye! Alright, you guys, so this is the fully finished look. Leave me any likes, comments, and subscribe to my channel. Go to my Instagram and give this a thumbs up, and Happy New Year's Eve, you guys. And I will see you guys in the new year. Have a good one, you guys. Bye!